2 lives in 2 months saved by a Maryland Natural Resources police officer. Those 2 people were showing signs that they might be suicidal.
Fox 5's Jacqueline Matter spoke with that officer. She joins us live tonight with his incredible story of just quick thinking. Jacqueline.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Really an emotional story here. You know, this police officer says he happened to be in the right place at the right time on 2 separate occasions.
By God's grace, I was able to act and make a difference in both of those young girls' lives.
It was 6:30 on a cold December night, and Officer First Class Jacob Gerzak was on patrol crossing the Chesapeake City Bridge.
When I approached her, saw her leaning over, something's going on. I had a gut feeling something was going on.
That's when he saw a young woman showing signs that she might be suicidal and turned his patrol car around to help her.
I could see that she had been crying. She looked very distraught. And after talking to her for about 5 minutes, I managed to get her away from the railing of the bridge, get her away from there, and walk her back to my patrol vehicle.
Gerzak says she quickly became emotional, thanking him for noticing her call for help.
After talking to her, she leaned in, she gave me a hug, and she thanked me for being there, because if I hadn't been there, she had every intention of jumping from the bridge.
It's a situation the 5-year police veteran had been in before. Just 2 months earlier, at the end of October, he saved another woman who had jumped off a fishing pier into the chilly waters of the Bohemia River.
I yelled at her, try and get her attention, wasn't getting anywhere with her. And I ended up watching her physically exhale water. And at that point, I knew I had to get in the water.
Without giving it a second thought, he sprinted down to the end of the pier.
I stripped out of my vest, my duty belt, and I left my uniform, my boots on. I jumped in, I swam out to her. I hooked her with my left arm, and I used my right arm to swim us back to the dock.
He secured her to the end of a post until more help could arrive.
I knew that I had to get in the water to save her, because if I did nothing, ultimately she would have most likely drowned.
Both women surviving the incidents because of his quick-thinking actions and his bravery noticed by lawmakers, including Governor Larry Hogan, who awarded him the governor's citation.
I'm just very grateful, very humble that I was able to be put in those positions, to act efficiently and effectively to make a positive impact, to prevent them from doing something that would be absolutely devastating to them and their families.
Now, Gerzak told me sometimes it's as simple as talking to people and getting them to open up, something we can all really keep in mind. Now, the 2 women, they were taken to the hospital after each incident for evaluations. A spokesperson I spoke with for Maryland DNR did tell me they're doing well and now using resources for mental health. Back to you.